Hello, my name is Justin Adams and welcome to Jay's Days. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I think I've given up. I just saw the worst movie. I can't breathe. It's getting hot in here. Who did I piss off? It's still hot in here. Who? If you let me know who you are, I will apologize. I will apologize for everything that I've done. I don't ever want to... I just watched Surviving Christmas. I don't even need an introduction. This movie is bad. It stars Ben Affleck, fucking Batflack, and James Gandolfini, fucking Tony Soprano, in a movie that's so badly done, so horribly scripted, so amateurishly acted. This movie is so lazy, so bad, so revolting. I can't help but say, I might just have to stop watching movies forever. At least for a while. I know I've only been doing this for like a few days, this 25 days of Christmas thing, but I don't know if I can move on. Because I love you guys so much, and because I don't want to kill my self-esteem as much as I already do, I will do it. So without further ado, here is Surviving Christmas. May God have mercy on our souls. Now to start things off, I remember when this movie came out on DVD. I was at Blockbuster with my dad, and if you don't know what Blockbuster is, then you are way too fucking young and I hate you. And I saw this movie sitting at the new releases, and I turned to my dad and I wondered why I've never even heard of this movie. It has people. And my dad told me it came out 2 months ago, and it was so bad that they already released it to DVD. Let me say this. I'm so glad I didn't watch this movie as a kid, because I think that it might have killed my faith in movies forever. My faith would have just been poof. So I'm gonna take this time to thank God for letting this movie stay out of my life for like 12 years, but then I'm gonna throw a fuck you, asshole, for letting it come back into my life. This movie is about Ben Affleck's character, Drew Laham, I don't fucking know, who gives a shit. He's a wealthy advertising executive who is lonely, and he just got dumped on Christmas by his stereotypical rich white girlfriend. So he decides to go to his old house to burn his grievances while talking, by getting advice from this therapist. It's just super half-assed and doesn't make any sense, but he ends up at his old childhood home and he's trying to burn his grievances. The family that is now living in it doesn't want him around. So Drew pays them money to rent them out for the holidays. The idea actually doesn't sound bad. If only they had more than one joke. The only joke they have is that he's running these people out for Christmas and they don't want to be with him, and that he's annoying, and that he screams, and that he's Ben Affleck. That's the only fucking thing. Nothing else to it. It's just a cast of obnoxious fucking people that you don't want to spend time with, especially not time with during the holidays, man. The worst part of it all is the fact that they have Christina Applegate's character come in. This movie was going just terribly without her, but she is the fucking icing on top of the cake, man. She is not just the icing, she's the fist that comes down on the ice cream that you really want to guzzle down, but the people that wrote this movie were like, nope. Ben Affleck is horrible. This was the time when we all hated him. He was with Jennifer Lopez. He did Jiggly. He did Jersey Girl, written and directed by Kevin Smith, who is a blessing. I think this was the movie that finally smacked Ben Affleck out of his fucking funk and got him to stop starring in shitty shit and to start directing great shit, like Gone Baby Gone. James Gandolfini, what the hell are you doing? Why are you here? You had a career. You were doing The Sopranos at the time. You had stuff going for you. Why did you feel the need to do something like this? But hey, I'll give you credit, because you were the only redeeming factor in this entire piece of shit. You bring something that is also nothing, Even the best part of the movie is simply the worst part. And that's because I can't wrap my head around the fact of why the fuck he's even there. This movie is offensive too, not racially or anything like that. It's just offensive of how it treats its audience member. Did the director really think that this was okay? Hey, Mike Mitchell, you really need to direct SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge Out of Water, don't you? I guess so. I think this was the guy who directed Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, which is the fucking Godfather compared to this piece of shit. I really hate this movie. I mean, I hate something that should have never been released. They should have filmed it, watched it, realized what they have done, then burned it. To think that this shit had 4 fucking writers. 4 writers. What were they thinking in the guys, he's gonna rent out the family for Christmas. I have an idea he's gonna rent out an old man too and they're not gonna know him. I have an idea the old guy is gonna leave and then he's gonna call an understudy and he's gonna be black. This is good stuff. It's so sad because the cast is good too. Not good in this, but they were good in other things. In the past. In the past. Now let me say something before I end this. When this movie started off, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was going to be actually one of those movies that critics underlooked. Because the opening credits are actually pretty good. It gets you on board for this dark comedy. But, whew, it becomes a bad sitcom. It has lazy acting, lazy directing, lazy editing, lazy everything. Everything that you can imagine that's lazy has been a part of this movie. Overall, this movie had a good start, had a good cast, I guess, but it sinks down to the bottom with every cliche written in the book. It's crass, it's annoying, it's unenjoyable, it's not funny, and it's probably one of the worst Ben Affleck movies to ever be released. And not only the worst Ben Affleck movie, but the worst Christmas movie I think I've ever seen, ever. Alright guys, that's what I think. What do you guys think about Surviving Christmas? Have you guys seen it? Don't! I don't have a closing joke for you. Just don't see it. Have nothing to do with this movie. After you watch this review, just sleep. Just take a cold shower and sleep, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a cold ass motherfucking shower, and I'm gonna sleep, man. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter at IamJustin_420. And if you want, you can stay tuned because I have more reviews coming for you. And hopefully it's not as bad as that one. Because if it is, you're gonna see this next video with the noose around my neck. With the noose around my neck. With the noose I'm gonna be dead. Ooh, suicide. This is really dark.